This is KVUE News Night Beat.
One man is dead after a motorcycle crash in East Austin tonight. We'll hear from one person who witnessed the crash.
Plus, vandals strike just one day after the new Central Library opened its doors.
When I was 16, I got kidnapped and trafficked.
And a young woman taken from her family here in Central Texas. How she escaped and how an Austin woman is helping her recover after being sex trafficked. But we start with developing news tonight in East Austin. One man is dead after a car and motorcycle collided around 6 o'clock this evening.
Yeah, it happened on Kamal and 7th Street. KVUE's Jason Puckett is live at the scene tonight and joins us with more on the crash. Jason.
Chris and Brandon, 7th Street here from Kamal on is just now reopening. Just minutes ago, the scene was cleared out here. The motorcycle and car involved, both taken away, both with extreme damage to their actual vehicle bodies. APD telling us while there were only 2 vehicles involved, there were actually 3 people earlier today.
And transported the motorcycle rider as well as the 2 subjects in the car to area hospital. The driver of the motorcycle was pronounced deceased.
Well, right now, police are not able to identify the motorcycle driver or the 2 people in the sedan and haven't said yet what happened or which vehicle caused the crash. We did speak with a man, though, who was working nearby and came to help. He told us the whole scene earlier was very grim.
Help, but no one really knew how to help. It was about 5 or 6 minutes the ambulance arrived and they established that he didn't have a pulse at that time. I mean, we were all hoping for the best, but we kind of knew the situation.
APD also had their crime scene unit out here and vehicular homicide unit. Now, to clarify, that doesn't necessarily mean it is a homicide. That is just their normal investigation into a crash like this. Again, the roadway here on 7th reopened right now, but as for what happened and the names of those involved, we will likely have to wait for that until tomorrow. For now, here live in East Austin, I'm Jason Puckett, KVUE News Night Beat.
Thank you, Jason. Shots were fired at a Halloween party this morning, sending 3 people to the hospital.
The accused gunman, a man dressed in a Santa Claus costume, is now in custody. It happened near 2222 and I-35. Austin police say the victims were taken to Dale Seaton Medical Center. 2 women and 1 man have now life-threatening injuries. Police also say a 4th person was involved but refused treatment. APD has not said what events led up to that shooting.
It happens, and it happens all over the place, and you can't just put a name on the neighborhood because of one bad incident.
Now, those involved have non-life-threatening injuries. Their charges filed against the accused gunman are still pending.
Austin's long-awaited public library on Cesar Chavez downtown has only been open for 2 days, and already vandals have made their marks on the building. Our news partners at the Austin American-Statesman report that a person painted crude graffiti across some of the windows last night. Austin police are working closely now with library staff to try and find those responsible, and we're told the graffiti has been removed.
This week, Austin City Council will meet behind closed doors to choose the next city manager. According to our partners at the Austin American-Statesman, council members will interview between 6 to 9 candidates on Tuesday and Thursday. Back in March, City Council voted unanimously to conduct these interviews in secret. They'll only release the name of the person they choose. That person will replace Mark Ott, who left for a job in Washington, D.C. last year.
Well, trick-or-treaters will be out and about the next few nights. If you're planning your costume, well, you may want to include adding a jacket, maybe even an umbrella.
Yeah, that's right. There may be a few showers that we'll have to dodge this year on Halloween. Meteorologist Nathan Gogo is here with the details. Hey, Nathan.
Hey, guys. The good news is it's not going to be a washout. It's nothing to cancel those trick-or-treating plans for. But keep in mind, some rain chances will be possible out there as soon as the early to late afternoon, about 3 o'clock. We'll see a shower or 2 possible, but it'll be mainly dry by that point. 5 o'clock. Chances for rain increase, and then certainly after 7 o'clock, the rain likely will be across parts of the area. All right, outside right now, it's a quiet evening out there. Temperatures in the 50s. Bergstrom at 53, Camp Mabry at 57. Temperatures will continue to drop into the upper 40s pretty much across the board here in Central Texas. 58 right now in Bastrop, to 54 in Lockhart. So a beautiful evening out there, though. Cool. Not as chilly as the last couple evenings, though. And temperatures tomorrow are going to climb pretty quickly thanks to southerly winds. We'll be near 80 degrees by the end of the afternoon. We'll track out that latest forecast hour by hour with those rain chances for Halloween in a few minutes, guys.
All right, thank you, Nathan. Game 5 of the World Series is underway right now in Houston, and the Astros taking on the LA Dodgers, of course. But former President George W. Bush threw out the ceremonial first pitch in tonight's game. His father, former President George H.W. Bush, handing him the ball as the two got to the mound. Afterwards, the two presidents got to meet Astros pitcher Justin Verlander. The score right now, 7-7 in the top of the 6th. And coming up, we'll hear from Rebecca Trejo. She spoke to fans tonight about what this series means to Houston and to Texas, really, after Hurricane Harvey. It's a big game.
Yeah, and always good to see both presidents there.
Yeah, isn't that fun? It's like, who's bigger of a deal is it for Justin Verlander to meet them or for them to meet Justin Verlander?
I think kind of both.
Equal tonight, right? All right, still ahead, how an Austin woman is teaching sex trafficking victims to live a better life. It's part of our KVUE special, Selling Girls.
Plus, 2 members of the Navy SEALs Elite SEAL Team 6 are being investigated tonight after a staff sergeant dies in a U.S. embassy. You're watching KVUE, where trust is earned.